French bankers have a nervous morning ahead, and they're waiting to see whether a campaign calling on depositors to withdraw all their money will really catch on. It's been organized by a former French football star against what he calls the corrupt and criminal financial system. RT's Tessa Arcilia reports.
The crime, a massive financial crisis, entire countries going belly up, governments being forced to impose austerity measures. The culprit, public sentiment points to banks and the people that run them.
These are predatory monstrosities made up of weapons of mass financial destruction whose sole purpose is to kill themselves and others. They're suicide bankers, they're predatory bankers, they're financial terrorists, and therefore they need to be eliminated.
For those who agree, the question is how?
Nowadays, what does it mean to be on the street? What does it mean to demonstrate? This isn't the way anymore. The 3 million people with their placards on the street, they should go to the bank, withdraw their money from the banks, and they will collapse. A real revolution.
No stranger to heeding a call to arms, especially coming from a football superstar, the French wasted no time. Online groups were formed urging people to participate in a coordinated worldwide bank run on December 7, the number of Cantona's lucky shirt. Alex Janet is one of tens of thousands who pledged to join in on the campaign.
We're sort of fed up of them controlling all the wealth and just, we could say, stop using us. And we need to show that we can have a certain impact on it and that we're not just cattle they can mess around with and they can do anything with us.
Trends are born, they grow, they mature, they reach old age, and they die. This one's just being born. We believe it's going to have a lot of strength considering the outrage that people worldwide have against the bankers.
However, could mass withdrawals cause the collapse of the entire banking system, as some economists argue, a system the public needs?
The important thing is not that on Tuesday the system will collapse or not. You might be sure that it will not collapse. But the important thing is that people have realized that they have some power over the banks and that they can use it to put some pressure on the banks.
But so far, government reaction to the pressure has been somewhat mild.
It would be funny if it wasn't so tragic. Cantona's call to arms is grotesque and not serious.
There are those who play football magnificently. I wouldn't dare to try. I think it's best for everyone to stick to their own specialty.
She's saying that Eric Cantona doesn't know what he's talking about. Meanwhile, BNP, the biggest bank in France, taking billions from the Federal Congress in America to make up for their shortcomings as a banking institution. How come Christine Lagarde doesn't take care of her own banks in her own country, who are now whoring themselves out to the Congress for handouts? I mean, that's pathetic.
It may take much more than a few thousand withdrawals to make a dent as far as banking institutions are concerned. But for those who want change, they'll keep on pushing until their voices get through to those sitting behind these glass windows. Tessa Arcilia, RT.